Hello, hello. No, are we live? No. Hello, hello, hello. Day 3 of the 5 days of sharing some breathworks with you. And I'm just going to wait a minute to see if people are able to jump on. And if not, I will just continue. I know yesterday there was a slight problem with it, but hopefully today it is all working a bit better. Okay, so hi Laura. Hi. So today I want to share with you, I want to talk to you a bit about intuition, our intuition, and how our breath can help with our intuition. And to share a bit about my journey with that myself, because it's something I was really wanting to grow and expand, and didn't seem to be able to quite how to. Yes, thank you, Laura. That's great. Lovely. We're going to do a few breathworks today, just to give you some comparisons, which I will say a bit more about in a moment. So let me just see. Okay, no, I think we'll just carry on and people can jump in because it's only for half an hour, so it's always quite quick anyway. So by slowing our breath down, it really helps us to connect with ourselves, as I've said over the last couple of days. And as I say, for me, when I sort of, over my life, I have been so busy. I've been sort of busy, running around, not really sort of concentrating on things probably as much as I could have done, and certainly not on myself. And I think it's the same for all of us, when we have young kids and we're maybe trying to work or, run the family and all that sort of thing. But I knew there was a really big desire in me to open up my intuition and to expand it. And my yoga practice definitely helped me with this and has really started to support me with it. And then latterly doing the theta healing, that also definitely awakened it as well. But I think I know that bringing the attention to my breath was the thing that really helped me most of all, because then slowly things calm down. And when they calm down, then we create that space so that we can have space for us. We can actually hear what else is going on around us rather than being in that sort of constant busy phase. And intuition, as I'm sure you know, but it's here anyway, so I'm going to say it, is about, it could be that flutter that we feel inside, or it could be that real gut feeling of knowing. And so often we don't really pay attention to that. And again, I think it's when we're quite busy. I appreciate right now when maybe not as busy as we have been, but when we're quite busy, you can have that feeling. But when you're busy, you don't really pay attention to it, and so then it kind of gets lost. And oh, hi, Dawn. Hi, lovely to have you here. So something that I have found that works as well is that if you're not sure about a decision over something, if you bring your attention to your breath and you really let your breath slow down, so you really inhale deeply and you exhale deeply, really slowing the breath down. And then after a few moments, hold the breath. So you inhale and you hold the breath in, not so that it's uncomfortable, but you hold the breath in and for as long as it is comfortable. And then you exhale and then just wait, and you will see that the answer to what you have been looking for will come. And if it doesn't come immediately, repeat the exercise, slowing the breath down, holding the breath in, thinking about what it is that you're wanting to get an answer for, and then exhaling and just allowing that space and that time for that to come through. Because as I've said before in these last couple of days, the breath is phenomenal. It's incredible how it can really work with us and help us. So And I find even now, some days I can, like all of us, I can still be rushing around doing things, but actually coming back to the breath is what really helps me to just recenter myself and really sort of come back in to what's important in that moment. So I'm going to share a few breaths with you today. Well, I'm going to do two to start with, just two short ones to start with, partly because I want to really show you the difference between both of them. One is an energizing, uplifting way of breathing, and the other one is a calming and centering breath work. Okay, so we'll start with those, and then we're going to do a breathwork meditation for a calm heart after that. Okay, so the first breath, in fact, before we even start the breath, I think sitting on your chair or on your mat or wherever you are that you're sitting, you can either sit with your legs crossed or in easy posed, or sit with your feet on the floor, closing your eyes and just bringing your attention to your breath. Okay, so a lovely long deep breath in, so that you're feeling your diaphragm expanding, you're feeling your tummy expanding, and then as you're exhaling, you're pulling your navel towards your spine, your diaphragm comes down, your lungs and your chest, and then inhale again, feeling this expansion out and expanding your tummy out. And now continuing to breathe in that way, just bring your attention to your body and to what you are feeling, whether you maybe are feeling some tightness anywhere in your body, maybe in your shoulder or your arm, or whether you feel any tension anywhere, maybe around your tummy or your solar plexus. Just keep breathing in that way and just bring your awareness to your body. Okay, and with each inhale into that feeling, and then exhale the feeling out. Okay, so inhaling if you've got tightness or a bit of tension somewhere, inhaling into that, and then exhaling out. Inhaling into it and exhaling out, and really feeling the chair, the bed, whatever you're sitting on underneath you, that it's supporting you in this time. And that actually you can just, nothing else matters right now, nothing else matters. We're just going to be looking at the breath, and that's what's important. So if any thoughts come into your mind that get in the way of it, bring your attention back to your breath, because then that helps us stop the chat that's going on. Okay, and then inhale and exhale. So the first part of the breath work that we're going to do is in 4 parts. We're going to inhale 4 times through the nose, and then we're going to exhale through the mouth. Okay, so we're going to inhale in 4 parts through the nose, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then exhale through the mouth. Okay, so closing your eyes, raising your eyes up to your third eye between your eyebrow point. Inhale and exhale just normally. And then inhale in 4 strokes. And exhale in 1 stroke. And inhale again in 4 strokes. And exhale in 1 stroke. And you want to keep breathing in this way. It's like 4 segments of breath, each segment that you breathe in. That's lovely, keep going. So breathing in this way, it's healing, energizing, and uplifting. It stimulates the central brain, and it also stimulates the glandular system. So keep breathing in 4 segments and out in 1. That's lovely. Keep going. Also, continuing with the breath, just notice how you're feeling. Notice your energy levels. Notice your emotions. That's lovely. Keep going. Just do it for another couple of minutes. That's lovely. Keep going. Be aware, just in a relaxed way, of your diaphragm when you're breathing in this way. Just another couple of seconds or 20 seconds or so. And inhale. Hold the breath so you suspend it slightly. And then exhale, keeping your eyes closed. Just let your breathing settle back into its natural rhythm. And then just notice how you feel mentally, how you feel physically, how you feel emotionally. I chose this breath partly also because this incredible full moon that we're in at the moment, um, the energy of the full moon, I find when it's really so strong, it can actually kind of tire me down a bit or make me feel quite tired. So not in a bad way, but just I notice that things just need to go a bit slower. So that was one of the reasons for choosing this breath work today, just to help stimulate us a little bit in case anybody else feels that same way. Okay, so inhale and exhale. So this time we're going to do the breath in 8 parts in and 8 parts out through the nose. So this is a calming and centering breath. So inhaling and exhaling, and then inhale in 8 segments. And then exhale in 8 segments. And then continue inhaling in 8 segments. And exhale in 8 segments. And as you breathe in this way, when you are exhaling, pull your navel towards your spine. Okay, so inhaling in 8, exhaling in 8, pulling your navel towards your spine. That's lovely. So continuing in that way, breathing in that way. That's lovely. Keep going. As the breath continues, feel yourself really centering into you, centering into yourself, really focusing on your breath. That's lovely. Keep going. Keeping your focus on your breath, keeping your focus on the 8 segments in and the 8 segments out. That's lovely. Just another few seconds. And inhale. Hold the breath at the top and exhale. And keeping your eyes closed, again, just notice your energy levels. Just notice how you are feeling. Notice the space that that's created inside. Notice how centered you feel, how grounded you feel. And again, both of these breaths can be done on their own. If you have a meditation practice in the morning, or even if you don't, it's just somewhere during the day. If you suddenly think, oh, and you remember about that breath, that's your intuition, just reminding you about it, and just sit and do it for 3 minutes, 2-3 minutes. 3 minutes is good. So yeah. So okay, inhaling and exhaling and opening your eyes if you haven't opened them already. So the last breath work that I want to do with you is a meditation for a calm heart. So I want you to place your left hand on your chest and your right hand is beside you in Gyan Mudra, your thumb and your forefinger touching for wisdom and knowledge, and your fingers are pointing upwards and your elbow is in beside you and your arm beside you. Okay? And we're going to inhale in, and then you're slightly going to raise your chest up and you're going to hold your breath in for as long as it feels comfortable. And you don't want to strain, definitely not. And then you're going to exhale. and you're going to hold the breath out for as long as feels comfortable. And then you're going to inhale again, raising the chest up slightly, holding the breath in for as long as feels comfortable, and exhaling and holding the breath out for as long as feels comfortable. Okay, so we're just going to do that for a few minutes. Okay, off we go. Hand in Gyan Mudra beside you. Your hand is on your heart center on your chest. Inhaling with your eyes closed. Holding the breath, lifting the chest up slightly, holding the breath in for as long as it feels comfortable. And then when it feels comfortable to exhale, exhaling and holding the breath out for as long as feels comfortable. Okay, so continuing in that way. So this meditation is for a calm heart. And emotionally, this meditation adds perception to ourselves, but it also, and our relationship to ourselves, but also our relationship to others. And if you ever find that you're upset at work, or you're upset in a relationship around something that's happened with somebody or something, if you do this meditation just for a few minutes, inhaling so that you're then holding your breath and exhaling, it really helps again to center you and to bring you back into what's important, and it helps you understand then the sort of bigger picture. It's almost like it sort of helps you stand outside of it, standing on the outside and looking in like an observer to see what's going on, because that helps take us away from the emotion of it. Yeah, so continuing your breath, inhaling, raising the chest up slightly, holding the breath for as long as feels comfortable. And then exhaling for as long as feels comfortable. This breath work also conditions our lungs. So again, it's a really lovely exercise to do. It brings us the awareness of the breath, but it also expands our lungs by lifting our chest up, by holding our breath in like that. It's expanding our lung capacity, and therefore it is conditioning our lungs. Holding the breath for as long as feels comfortable. You do not want to strain, and exhaling. Holding the breath out for as long as feels comfortable. And again, not wanting to strain. That's lovely. Keep going. We'll just do another 30 seconds. So with the mudras, the left hand is placed here on the heart, which is the natural home of prana, and the right hand in Gyan Mudra, it throws us into action. It puts us into a place to be receptive. So that's the understanding of the mudra for this. And inhale, and exhale. Hold your breath out just for a moment. And inhale. Relaxing your hands down, moving your shoulders about if you need to. And then keeping your eyes closed, just bring your awareness to your breath again, and just notice again how you feel physically, emotionally, and mentally. And how do you feel from when you first came on to the live, if you're watching this on replay, how did you feel when you first started doing the breathworks, and how are you feeling now? Just really noticing your energy levels. And just letting your breath settle now into its natural rhythm. Okay, and then inhaling and exhaling. And then just opening your eyes. So thank you again for joining me today. It's really lovely to be able to share these with you. And I really hope that you find them beneficial and helpful. They're, as I say, they're ones that I have used over the years, and they're ones that I just really love to do. And I just love that feeling of calmness that comes with it. Because as I say, we can all rush around um, a lot and be much more in our head than in our body. And so these breathworks just really help us come into our body. And particularly at this time now, I think it's a really great time to actually be, thinking about doing these things, because often I know myself, I can think, oh, I don't have time to do it. I'm too busy doing things. But actually, this is the time with what's going on at the minute. So thank you, thank you. And as always, if you have any questions, any thoughts, if anything comes up, you're very, very welcome to contact me through Messenger or whichever platform you can find me on. And I hope you all have the most beautiful evening, and with this incredible energy of the full moon. And I will see you tomorrow. And oh my gosh, Dawn, how wonderful. Oh, how absolutely beautiful to be sitting in the woods doing that. Oh, wonderful to have that connection with nature. Oh, how lovely. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And as I say, I wish you all a beautiful evening. Satnam. See you tomorrow, 4:30.